Terrific game. 8-9 matchups have historically had a lot of juice to them.
And something to watch for early. Who can take care of the basketball? Both these teams disruptive. Both these teams live
as anyone in the country.
Drake Allen, he'll give it off inside to Keller. Good cut. Good two inside. Falslev.
Falslev is a terrific cutter. It's the first possession of the game.
Make it a little tougher for him to pass the ball.
Elamine's got a lot of talent, though. He's got that rangy length.
Lindsay with a three.
Well, they're going to need to make threes today, and Lindsay, I think it's key offensively for both teams. Don't worry about what the defense is. Just run your stuff and make plays.
Drake Allen to Falslev.
Second time tonight, ball on the baseline. That cut is open a lot, and Villanova's got to take it away.
Lewis. And Palmer's got it now. That's a three. Another one put up and down. Lindsay knocks it in.
Right at the rim.
Bryce Lindsay just stepping right in.
They're like sharks to whale me, weren't they? Going right after that ball. Collins came up with it off the bench. Templin, three, no. And poked away in Elamine. Falslev right there. Good pass
by a first-year Villanova coach.
They go inside, and they got it to go. Collins.
I'm telling you, they are a great baseline out-of-bounds team.
5 of their 7 shots have come from 3. A real contrast there.
Devin Askew is in. Here he comes. He takes it inside, working on Templin. And then finally put in there. Nice play. It's to Brennan, who gets the 2. Picked up by Perkins. The trailing shot here. Lindsay. And the rebound from Colby King.
It was a really good fight by Perkins in there in the end.
Whoa! He hammered that in. Drake Allen parachutes. TNT connected, Cam.
Well, and he's been more aggressive in looking for his own offense.
The greatest production, but we don't look at how it happens. Tyler is the how, he says. He said his ability to impact the game without scoring is what sets him apart.
Elamine.
To play well. They're very good. I did not expect them to be highlight
film. With Elamine, coach, just
Falslev is out there. Perkins has the ball. Askew will aim, fire, hit the 3.
Askew can really get it going.
He does it all. Chris Jeffrey just picked up his first foul for Villanova.
Oh my goodness.
Great plays inside.
I'm telling you.
And Colby King gets it.
I'm telling you, it's one of the things I put in my notes that I've seen. Runs baseline out of bounds and executes as well as this team. Think about it. They're only up 7, and they have 6 points on baseline out of bounds, all layup.
Elamine puts it in, getting around Braden Pierce in the middle. He's always looking. Outside, Palmer. They'll Cam the triple.
Look at all the movement that Utah State gets.
Collins tries and fires.
I mean, that's incredible. All that movement. I think the 2 biggest playbooks in the country are Jared Calhoun and Matt Painter.
Palmer will knock it down.
That hard hedge, you cannot give that level of space.
Approaching 9 to play in the first half. Villanova, 37% from the floor. Lindsay doubled. Wide open inside. A hammer by Brennan.
Of everything else, but now he just gets out of there and goes to the open area. And the weak side guys know because you've made some threes.
Elamine outside. Allen aims, shoots, scores.
I tell you, Elamine is showing us some playmaking skills today.
Askew fakes, and here comes Lindsay. And Brennan will tip it in.
Brennan is just a great offensive rebounder. He does a great job of taking up space, but he takes up space the same way that Adams does.
Falslev on the bench. Allen will take it in, scoops it in for 2 right there, converting. Askew, corner, Lewis, book it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Lewis can get to where he does that consistently, he's going to be impossible to defend. You need to take some lessons from Jared Calhoun.
Shot clock at 5 with the ball. Perkins makes the fake, puts up the it's off the glass and down the hatch.
Well, great defensive possession by Utah State. Force of desperation.
Rebound, Askew.
The elusive stop on the under out of bounds.
And that was with the same coaching staff, by the way.
With a drive, and he got the lead with that nice play. Probing is Lewis. That's a three. Whoa! Outside Lindsay.
Well, that's exactly what Jared Calhoun talked to us about, Coach.
There's Lindsay on top. Will try to finagle his way into the defense of false left. Shot clock is at 10. The three is away and perfect.
Boy, there's a little too much space here. You're guarding Bryce Lindsay. You cannot be 6 feet.
Shot clock is down to 6. Lindsay will have to fire, and he does it on the fly.
But they're so worried about him coming off that screen.
On the move, Perkins, three, kaboom! It's the biggest lead for the Villanova Wildcats. And Lewis the other way. He tries to bore his way in and finds the big man, Brennan. Valslev barging his way into the defense of Lindsay. Another turnover. Here comes Palmer by one, into the hole. Timeout taken. With a defender right there in Perkins. Look how congested the lane is. Valslev got it.
Wow. They got to get him going, Coach. Had the big start off the ball as a cutter.
Valslev. Oh, he now has got a little bit of rhythm to his game.
And another 2 points on baseline out of bounds. Villanova giving them a dose of their own medicine. Usually it's Utah State getting their hands on ball.
Woo! Nice stroke.
That's Mason Valslev, and those two guys sparked this little run for the Aggies.
Brennan went inside in the corner, three, Palmer.
So they can stay home on shooters.
Clark has it, here comes Collins on the fly off balance. What a shot! Counted for two. His team within a 53-47 reach of the 8th seed Villanova. Drake Allen gets the screen, opens up the switch, and on the side, they give it off to Clark across the lane.
I love Coach that he caught that. He knew exactly who.
Utah State is at a terrific run after being down by 10.
Oh, what
a steal. Allen, here he goes. Tied.
They've got the answer here, and Utah State has forced turnovers all season long. The mock guys got to get it.
And that was Utah State's first steal, and it leads to 2.
Lindsay, Brennan, the collision, the twist, the turn, the feed, the deuce inside from Perkins.
Well, Drake Allen got caught.
The winner plays #1 seed Arizona Sunday. Good possession and a good position by Brennan. Now here's Perriman, who averts the defense, trying to look for that screen. Shot clock down to 7. Clark, double, up and down.
Just the way they drew it up, Coach. That looked like it was going nowhere. And somehow, simply by giving that effort, he steals that possession for Utah State.
Valslev takes it, rams his way inside.
You see Utah State switch into everything now, which is going to make it tough on the offensive glass to keep Brennan off.
Beautiful play by Perkins on the run.
It's also those bigs, Coach, having to contain the dribble.
Perkins has got 12. Valslev the other way. A move by Lewis. A feed on the wing. The three is away. Bryce Lindsay.
If I had one, Robbie, I would not take it off.
Agreed.
Not even at night.
Little shot there will drop.
Valslev getting going again.
Yes.
16.
Around the basket.
Who is a terrific high school quarterback in Utah. Now they switch.
And triple switching to keep Templin inside.
Good scoop. Got the 2. Lewis. Inside with a lot of traffic.
With the right hand.
Yes, that was big time.
Only 5 attempts here in the second half, but they're able to score in the paint.
Poked away by Askew. He'll have trailers, but he takes it. And he's got Lewis and outside. Perkins, 3. Card!
For Villanova, Askew, great steal on Valslev. Gets him out in transition. The extra pass, wide open 3, and they knock.
Here's a move and a good one by Lewis, but he lost the ball.
Drake Allen with great help there, and then there's Elamine running again.
I would like to see that. I'd pay to see that.
Elamine running the floor like
Look
he's
at
done
that.
all game long.
Lewis in the corner. Perkins outside. This is for the lead. Got it. Big hit, Lindsay.
And the way he got away, Coach.
It's a possession here, Robbie, from Villanova.
And just the way that you are getting away from that drive, it just makes the help all that further.
Her husband's got a 2-point lead. 3 minutes to go. The winner goes to the round at 32 at the turnover. Here comes MJ Collins. Behind the back. Oh! What a play! 6-0 run.
Well, Brennan mishandles the pass. Show us the handle right here, MJ Collins. Take the contact.
Well, we saw North Carolina last night get a big 5-second call late in the game.
Collins from Tulsa. 9-0 Aggie run.
They want to bring it out and run their set, whatever they called out of timeouts. Villanova back in zone after the full court pressure.
False way.
What a time.
Well, here it is. This against zone. Little dribble handoff, and they stayed with the screen. A lot of teams see the zone, and he knocked it down.
Oh, it's picked off. Collins.
What to do. And then Collins, one of the biggest defensive plays of the day.
And he was quiet.
14-1 run by Utah State. Driving here, Lewis. And the tip in by Duke Brennan.
Well, he finally converted a second chance.
And got the 10-point lead and a 10-point win in the first round of the NCAA tournament.